Good evening, everybody. Good morning if you are over in overseas in Europe or in America in the Northern Hemisphere. Good morning to you, and good evening to everybody in the west coast of Australia and the east coast of Australia, the south, the north, the South Pacific region, and Southeast Asia. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Welcome wherever you are around the world. Hello to everybody if you're watching from New Zealand. Hello. Welcome. G'day to everybody here in Australia. From Sydney, Australia, to the world. Welcome aboard to our traditional Australia Worldwide Entertainment Tuesday live stream, Choo Choo Tuesdays. We are live with Train Simulator Classic again this week, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back weeks. So yeah, we are actually back-to-back weeks with Choo Choo Tuesdays for the first time in quite a while. So we tonight are going to be bringing to you the brand new RSSLO German route, which was released on Friday evening, I do believe, our time here in Australia. So yeah, I did get the memo Friday evening about it being released. So I was wondering where it was actually. I woke up on Friday morning and I'm thinking, oh, hang on, it's European time. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll get it when I come back, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be back on Sunday or Monday because of the long weekend that we just had with the Queen's birthday. Oh, I said it again. King's birthday long weekend. So yeah. Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't be the first one who would be saying, "Oh, it's the Queen's birthday long weekend." Oh, that's right. It's not the Queen's birthday long weekend anymore. It's the King's birthday long weekend. So yeah. Because we are part of the Commonwealth, obviously, and yeah, we have the King's birthday long weekend here in Australia, which we used to call, when I used to grow up, Cracker Night. So yeah, it used to be firework night. It used to be lots of fun. It was our July 4. It was really cool. So yeah, no longer, because all the idiots have just ruined it for everybody. So yeah. All right, tonight, RSSLO is what we're doing. The German route, the brand new German route, is now available through the RSSLO website, only for Train Simulator Classic. Yes, it was a quite expensive route, around $65, I think I paid for this one. So yeah, I haven't done the full length of the route yet, so I'm going to be intrigued, like you guys here tonight, if you haven't seen it yet. I have done a 20-minute scenario for it, though, and I need to post that up on our YouTube channel still. But that will be featuring on our weekend wave coming up, folks. So do look for that one coming up on this Friday. I do believe it's Friday or Saturday this week. I think it's Saturday, because we've got one. This Friday, we're only going to have one American Truck Simulator uploaded video, because we have a truck spotting video for you guys this Friday at 8, and it will be at 8 p.m. Don't forget, it's 1 hour later than what it normally is, 8 p.m. So it will be at 8 p.m. on Friday. We have a truck spotting full-length video for you guys tomorrow. That'll premiere at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, an hour before our midweek World of Trains live stream. I did say to you guys last night I wouldn't be doing a cover photo for the Great Western Railway tomorrow night, but guess what? The one I did last night with the freeze frame and that, and I did the more colouring in that on the side and that, that's going to be the cover photo, folks. I couldn't resist. As soon as I seen it, I was like, yes, I got to do it. So that'll be the cover photo for tomorrow night's midweek World of Trains. We will be doing the rest of the military timetable trip that we left off from last night's live stream. The part 2 will be tomorrow night, and then we'll do some other things on the live stream tomorrow night. We have the Train Sim World roadmap coming up later on today. So there will be a stream. It'll be overnight our time here in Australia. I'll watch the replay, probably, bits and pieces. They'll probably just keep dribbling stuff, but whatnot. But yeah, we are here tonight. We are live. Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. Full replay will be provided, and also will feature a full... what's going on here with my camera? It seems to be crooked. I don't know why. But anyway, keyboard, mouse, you name it, got it going. Forget about Rail Driver. It's too plastic for me. Too plastic. I've been up and down about Rail Driver for a long time. I really think that we, like, I really thought by now that Dovetail would have, pulled strings to, try and bring us some sort of, proper, pure product that we could use that, is more sturdy and not plastic looking. I don't know. For me, it just very plasticky. Very plasticky. God, is that a word? Anyway, let's get into it. I've just had a glitch because I've just flipped the screen. Right. We are getting ready to do this. So this is the route, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Cottbus, and Frankfurt, ladies and gentlemen. Oder, Frankfurt, Oder. Cottbus, Frankfurt, Oder. We are coming from Frankfurt, Oder. Chris did mention, Chris Aqua asked me at just before we went live, around an hour before we went live, actually, about the station that is on the cover tonight. That is Frankfurt, Oder. There, Chris. So there you go. Is it near Frankfurt? I don't think it is, actually. I think it's just the name of the station. So yeah, as far as I know, it looks closer to Berlin, this route. So yeah. For me, I know a few people have been wanting more routes from Berlin and stuff from RSSLO and that. Your people are asking for RSSLO stuff. I really think we're going to continue to see the trend from RSSLO. We seem to see routes released and then they do other parts that extend from from a particular ending and then continue. So I really think we're going to see maybe the next route will be Cottbus to somewhere else. I just got a feeling. But I'm hopeful. I really would like to see something out of Stuttgart. I don't know. I know they've been talking about it on Train Sim World for quite a while now, and a lot of people are probably starting to think, well, surely Stuttgart's getting done for Train Sim World 5. I really think that Stuttgart's going to be the Train Sim World 6 core route. So yeah, and it's going to be the original Stuttgart, which I'm glad it's not Stuttgart. It's the new project that's blown out of the water, cost and everything. Like, what project isn't blown out of cost? But anyway, so yeah, I really think that's going to be for Train Sim World's 6 core release come September. I'll be quite surprised if it's not. But if not, then I really see Stuttgart being in the next 12-month bracket, for Train Sim World. I'd like to see it for Train Sim Classic as well. I don't know. I just think RSSLO will do it justice. It'll be really, really well done and everything, and professionally done. So, and they don't just muck around with it. They take their time with stuff, and sometimes people like myself are very patient. Like, come on, we want some news. We want some information. We want to know what's going on. I'm like that now with the Japanese route for Train Sim World. I'm at the point where I really think the Japanese route, which we got on Train Sim Classic, I really think we're at a point now where I can really see it being removed from the roadmap. I just got a feeling later on today we're not going to see it on the roadmap. I'll be surprised if it's there still. I'll be very surprised. But yeah, I can really see it getting removed. I just got a feeling. It's got to go. So yeah. All right, get involved in the chat. It's open. Subs only. 10 minutes of talking. Let's get going. So I am going to do this one here right now. We're going to resume. So let's get it up and running. And the loading screens from last week haven't changed, folks. The loading screens for Train Sim Classic seem to be more... the contest is not like it used to be. It's the same with Train Sim World as well. But I've noticed it sort of, has been changing more frequently the last few weeks for Train Sim World. Besides Train Sim Classic, we've still got the ones from last week. And there's some lovely screenshots there. I like this one here right now, actually. This one is beautiful. It's actually a route I don't even have. I don't have the Isle of Wight on Train Sim Classic because I have it on Train Sim World. So yeah. You can see it already looks a little bit different on Train Sim Classic than what it does on Train Sim World. All that's more bushier around that station there at Smallbrook Junction. That's the station just after the, or just before the St. John's station. Depends what way you go. If you're going to Sholton, then yeah, it's just after St. John's. Right. We are currently frozen. Don't worry. The loading does take a while. Does take a while. We will get up and running. That's another German station. It's not a train I don't like. That's a 204. It's a Sholton. Bozeman Pass. That's the route. I don't have Bozeman's Pass actually. I'm really keen on that one actually. Yeah, wouldn't mind getting that. It might be one I'll pick up on the sale. Not West Coast Main Line today. No, not today. Not today, Chris. Not today. Tomorrow. Train sim world tomorrow. Got my new Nolly shirt, folks. Here it is. Yes, beautiful. Nice. Look at that. Very nice. Nice looking shirt. Got the fruit and veg going on there. Absolutely beautiful. Good friends at the Trucking Republic. The Trucking Republic is a great fella. I will definitely be buying stuff from Trucking Republic again. They got a shirt in this as well that I do want to get. So it's, yeah, they got a shirt for it as well. So yeah, I'll probably pick that one up later on though, when it starts sort of getting warmer. At the moment, I can only basically walk around with, make sure I've got a jumper and a hoodie, and being nice and warm. It is quite cool here in Sydney. Actually, speaking of today, actually it was quite warm outside actually today in the sun. It was beautiful. Probably the nicest day we've had in quite a while. So yeah, it was very, very nice. Okay, well here it is. Okay, here is the route. We have got no sound. I do not know what's going on. Where's the sound? Okay, that's let's reset that. Oh, we have no sound on that, so yeah, we'll be back in a minute, folks. We're going to see what's going on there with the sound. Do apologise for this delay, folks. We're having some technical problems. It's always when you want to go live. All right, there we go. All right, we got it up and running now. All right, here we go. So we want PZB off, and we want C for off. We don't want to roll Windows. Okay, doors are open and the lights are on now. We have to put in some sort of special coding to put this up, but I don't actually have a coding for it. And I can't work out how to actually do it. It is quite difficult. I've been reading the menu and everything, but it's just, way too complicated for me. None of this works, so forget about it. It's just there for show. This is an add-on DLC as well, folks. This was the TrainNet RSSLO released here a couple months ago. And everybody was thinking, well, surely they're doing a route that's going to suit this train. And yes, they have. This is the Cottbus. That's the Cottbus sort of got room. Like everybody started when they first did the preview, and they said, "Oh, do you know what route this is?" Everyone was saying Cottbus straight away, because obviously 463, Mireo, and everyone was like, "Cottbus, it's got to be the Cottbus." So yeah, this is a train that is actually not in Train Sim World. So there you go. This is a non-Train Sim World train. So this is a modern train. And yeah, I really think we will see this one eventually in Transcend World. I just got a feeling we will see a 463 Metro, or Mireo, whatever they call it. They got some name that starts with M, Malo, or some weird thing. There it is, Frankfurt, Oder. So before we get going, as par tradition, I know a lot of people always ask, what does the map look like? Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the Cottbus. That's where we are heading. Let's now center ourselves all the way up here. So we're at Frankfurt and Frankfurt Oder. Now you got the portal going that way, and you got some slidings up here. Some more slidings up here, and then you got the portal that goes that way. Some more slidings up there. You got the station where we're at. So you got another portal goes that way, another portal goes that way. So the station's going all over the place. Then we've got one coming down through here. This is where we're heading to. And it goes down through here. There's a station just there. There you got. Don't even get me to pronounce that station. We got one there. Don't even get me to pronounce that either. There's another station just there. Wazanu. Got some slidings again just here. More slidings. And then you got Zittendorf. I do apologize. God, it's so hard. Zittendorf. And then you got Eastern Heights States. Some weird name. Don't give me anything German unless it's Berlin or Frankfurt or something easy. Hamburg. New Zidley? Sounds like a French New Zealand. All right. Wolmitz. That's easy. Wolmitz. You got Wolmitz, and then Kossen. Very easy. All right. Another big station coming up here. This is that's Golben. So it's like a French, German version of Golben. All right, a couple more portals, slidings there. Kurtwitz. Got another station just there. OST. And then you got the main station. There's another station just there. Okay. You got some more slidings and whatnot just there. More portals. You got a portal that goes down that way. And you got some Techniland. Sounds like a university station. You got some more stuff just here. Cottbus. This is a Cottbus first. Cottbus station just there. And then you got comes down this way. And you got some more slidings around here. And then you got another Mensdorf Cottbus. So you got station one side, and then the other side it's a little bit down further. So it's one of those split stations. Some more slidings just there as well. And then we come down, and we got some stations split off because obviously it goes that way and that way. And then this should be the main station down here, Cottbus. There it is. Lots of slidings around here, and they've got the turntables and everything all around here. There's a couple turntables actually. There's a really big one just here, a big massive turntable. Then you got your small one just over here. Lots of slidings and whatnot, sliding all over the place, splitting up, going that way, going that way, going that way. So, and then going that way. There's another portal there, another portal there. So lots of portals on this route. And anyway, without further ado, let's take a look around, and we'll show you some of the area around here, because there is some turntables and whatnot around here too. And got some trains that are evolved with this route, which is the 151 just here is one of the trains. And then you got the one over here, and yeah, you got some Nice trains just there. Got some people over there, you know, specters, whatnot. Maybe some rail fans. And then you got some slidings just there, of course. And you have some slidings just there. I was trying to find the turntable actually that is here. There it is. There it is, just there. You can see it's not really built properly, but anyway. Turntable just there. Alright, without further ado, folks, let's get cracking. This is a free roam that we are doing. And, yep. Let's get up and running. Got a green light, ready to go. Enjoy. Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. Don't let it gather dust, folks. Let's get involved in tonight's stream. Probably just Chris and Crazy Aussie might come along and just say hello, and that'll be it. Haven't heard from Hamster Cheeks for a while. If you're watching Hamster Cheeks, welcome aboard. The Isle of Wight transport, that's David. If you're watching, g'day. Hopefully your health's well, buddy. Yeah, speaking of health, my lovely girlfriend, she's up in hospital at the moment. She didn't want me to come and see her. She got discharged anyway. She wasn't in there for too long. But yeah, I'm not going to go into details with it because yeah, it's personal. It's all personal stuff. But I am thinking about her tonight. I was going to pull the plug on tonight's live stream because yeah, I want to go and see her. She didn't want none of that. So. Alright, okay. I know why she didn't, because at the particular hospital where she was at, there's a COVID outbreak going on at that particular hospital. And yeah, with the COVID outbreak currently at the moment, it's, yeah. It does glitch from in parts on this route, folks, so just do know that. And the frame rate, I can already see the frame rate is lower here tonight than what it was when I was doing the uploaded video. It's yeah, the live stream's chewing up at least 20 frames, but I have upped the live stream to 12,000 tonight. I usually roll with 10,000. I've upped it tonight because I'm on Train Sim Classic. I can up it a bit. That's still sufficient anyway. It's got a dip and freeze here and there, but yeah, it is what it is. And yes, there is an in-cab view. In-cab view. There we have it. So we have in-cab view there. Classy. That's first class. It's classy. Yeah, hello. Can I help you? Yeah, hello. Yeah, you look like a waiter, mate. You go and serve me a drink, mate. I'll have a beer. Very bushy, lots of trees on this route. A lot of RSSLO routes do have a lot of trees and stuff. It's been a while since I've actually bought a route, train route from RSSLO, but yeah, when I seen they were doing this one, I was very intrigued straight away. I was like, oh, I've heard a lot of good things about a Cottbus, and yeah, a lot of people were very excited that they actually did go with the Cottbus. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely all in for this. The good thing about them as well, there'll be a patch later on down the track, so we'll, you know, get an updated patch and stuff. So we get notified, I think, by email with that anyway. There's a patch, and so this will eventually go to the PC Steam, but you're looking way further down the track for that. You know, anywhere between 9 to 18 months, later on, the first station. Yeah, it's another flirt train. It won't be for Train Sim World 5, definitely not Train Sim World 5. We're it'll be the next it's not a definite that it could be eventually a train for Train Sim World, but yeah, we'll soon find out. It's one that I like to see. I like to see another Netherlands route. I have to say I'm such a massive fan of the Netherlands route. So I'm hopeful for another Netherlands route. I'm hoping today, later on the roadmap, actually, that we actually see some footage from the extended and some information regarding the London Overground Malmö with the extension and stuff. I like to know what's going on, how's the progress coming along, and we're still, all these months later, still waiting for them to fix up the passengers and all that shit. And it's not the only route that's got passenger issues. It's, Frankfurt S-Bahn has got the same problem. So it's clearly a bug inside the core of the game that they've picked up somehow. It's probably some patch that's done something to it. It's, I said to you guys, they need to throw out the rule book and just seriously just get rid of 8th gen support and seriously really consider bringing a whole new train sim, and third time's a charm. Let's build this train sim so later down in the future, if we need to move to another engine or whatever, then we've got that option. does look like it's crooked tonight, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, so I've done a morning scenario on here on Sunday, I think it was, when I did come back and purchase the route. Took it for a little spin. Seen there was a 20-minute scenario, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll do a scenario. I didn't have the points system on or anything. I don't roll with the point system. I'm not a fan of the point system on Train Sim Classic, you know me. It's not a big thing for me, you know, levels and points, you know, that doesn't, you know, appeal to me on this particular game, you know. It's simulator. I will say simulator because it is a sim. Going through Zittendorf. Another grass station. You have a football game on there while you're waiting for the train. It'll be in Germany, it'll be a Bundesliga game in the middle of the train station. Let's go. The flares are rolling in the background. Yeah, I'd like to know what's going on with the Richmond extension. I'm hopeful. I'm hoping that they'll actually announce that they're going to also do Clapham Junction in the extension for the Malmö. That's what I'm hopeful for. I'd like to know what's happening with the progress with the optimization as well. What's happening with the issue with the passengers? Is it getting solved? That's what I'd like to know. There's a few things on Train Sim I'd like to know about. I was wondering why it was laggy. It was laggy through this part here when I was actually offline the other day too, with this factory just here. Beautiful, beautiful looking factory just here, folks. Absolutely stunning. It's yeah, big one just here. Check out that. I think this is the station down here that I finished at earlier on Sunday. Pretty sure it is. We'll be stopping down here. Does go down to 60 just here. Yeah, this is the station where I finished at the other day. Actually, I'm surprised it hasn't gone down to 60. It actually went down to 60 the other day. So I was preparing for that. Okay, there we are at our second stop along the way. Stop. I don't think I see passengers getting on this route, actually. I think they're just those typical, you know, NPCs where they just want to stay still. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's get going. I'm surprised we didn't derail just then. Actually, the 60 zone was there. Anyway. It's a 90-kilometre route, this one, folks. 90 kilometres. Just under, if you go from station to station, but all up it's 90 kilometres, you know, from the portals to the end portals. Each end portal, it's 90 kilometres. They include slidings and whatnot. Hey, check out this. It's like a dam or something, you know. It's, yeah, really, really cool. And I fit my little boat under there. Okay, we have a signal. To be brutally honest with you, Chris, at the moment, the thing that really drives me more for Train Sim World is the performance problems and the continuous lack of optimization and performance, and also apparently people are saying since the update of S-Bahn Frankfurt, with the full timetable, apparently it's performing better. I have to say, I don't see any. I don't really see too much change, but yet again, they're probably playing it without stressing it out and doing a live stream with it. So. I was offline with it last night just to see, after I've seen a video saying that somebody's saying it's performing better now since the update, and yeah, I was around 43 frames per second in Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, and that was I didn't move the train or anything. I just walked around and everything, and yeah, it was around 43 frames around the whole station. So, I think beforehand it was a little bit less. So, but that being said, I'm not sure if what his frame rate was, because he didn't show it up on his screen and that. So it was like, well, how can you say that it's performing better if you haven't put up the frames per second on the screen like this I'm just doing here right now? I've just got the little frames per second up on there. So you didn't put the little frames per second up on the side where you normally see it, where the Choo Choo Tuesdays logo is. There's a little frames per second logo in green that comes up on Train Sim World. And if I was doing that and I was saying that it's performing better, I would put up that frames per second up on there, because I've done it a few times with the route since its release, to give you guys an understanding of what it's like on a 3060 with 11,700K Intel i7 and 12V RAM, 64 gigabytes of DDR4 Fury sticks. But yeah, not the point. See what it is then, we'll see what it is now. I could tell straight away, and I'm not going to lie to you guys about, it's running better, it's such a lovely fantasy world. I'm not going to bullshit to you guys. So I'll tell you the truth if it's running better or not. But that also being said, was he playing it? He was playing it on PC, but was he playing it in standard without any mods and any custom engine settings? And was he playing it on the standard DX11 and not adding the DX12 into the Steam settings? So, as you know, I played a game with custom engine and DX12. Yeah, I had a lovely day out today in truck spotting. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, an hour before we go live with our live stream, we're going to be bringing to you our latest full-length truck spotting adventure from the M7 motorway at Kings Park, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am back there. It's our 40-second full-length truck spotting video overall, ladies and gentlemen. And at the start of the video, obviously you'll see me on the screen. And actually, I do a little bit of a dedication to Don Watson Transport, and I just thank the people at Don Watson for their service, 77 years of hard service. Three generations of a family business, family-owned trucking business, folks, interstate truck company. yeah, 3 generations in the family, and sadly have gone bankrupt after 77 years in the Australian trucking industry. And I had a comment from somebody, and I'm not going to repeat what he said in the comment because it was a swear word, and I'm not going to add any comments that have that type of stuff on there. But I can understand, you know, him actually doing that. If the fella's watching, yes, I get what you mean. That some companies get, you know, bigger, and yeah, some companies fold. You know, I can understand. That's just the nature of the business. I see the Hawkies all the time, and you know, I'll be honest with you, I don't mind the Hawkies, seeing the Hawkies on the roads. So gotta go past this station. But yeah, I did do a little identification, and I just, you know, thanked everybody because I haven't. It was the first time I did truck spotting since I found out about what happened with Don Watson. So I didn't find out until Friday afternoon. My best mate's brother told me, and yeah, I was quite shocked straight away. I said, I was like I'm not gonna lie. I said straight away, I was like, bullshit. I was like, I only just captured them last Monday on the M7 at Rudy Hill, you know? And here I was today. I was hopeful that I would see one on the roads because I knew they're going to do their final deliveries and stuff. I was hopeful I would see them, but no, not one of them. So unfortunately, I'm probably not even going to see one again unless, you know, obviously somebody, you know, you got people that will buy out the trucks, and they might sometimes you have people that have so much respect for their legacy that they actually keep the logos on the side of the trailer and the trucks and that. So I'm hopeful that, you know, somebody like that does buy some of the trucks and, you know, keep that legacy, you know, where they're rolling with the logos and that still. My father was telling me when he worked for Fred's Freighters here in Sydney, Fred actually brought out a few smaller truck companies as well. The company that my father actually worked for was brought out by Fred, and I only just found out this actually. That the only reason my father had started working for Fred is that he was working for another truck company that Fred's Freighters ended up buying out back in the days, and yeah, my father went and worked for Fred. So yeah, I didn't actually know that story until he told me it yesterday, and I was like, oh crap. But yeah, something else I've learned now. So my father, he knows the passion I have for trucks and the companies and stuff, and I want to know the history about it, and I want to know the ins and outs of of certain things. And you know, I was privileged growing up, you know, going around in the truck and stuff, and with my dad. And, yeah, it was cool. And back those days, like Fred didn't care. He didn't care about it. He knew I was leaving all the time. Yeah, man, I used to see some mad trucks in the yard. Don't worry about that. Oh, they were beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, my father was also saying that he used to buy out, you know, other companies' trucks and that, and trailers, and you know, because it's cheaper. It works out cheaper if they're you know, up to date with maintenance and, you know, all that stuff, and you know, he used to buy them. So. Anyway, we are on Train Sim Classic tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is our Tuesday, all aboard, Choo Choo Tuesday. Sorry, all aboard's tomorrow night, was last night. We're on Choo Choo Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen, and we are on Train Sim Classic on the brand new RSSLO German route, the Cottbus. Station there. Looks like one of those German outposts. Oh, this station's got a lot of bush. Ah, it's the yellow part of the station. Right, here we are. Yeah, I'm late for work. Where? Oh, I don't even have a watch. What's your name? Zit. G'day, Zit. His name's Zit. Episode 205 today, folks, of our Tuesday traditional train simulation live stream show. We have done Train Sim World, Train Sim Classic, and Subway Sim 2 in the history of Choo Choo Tuesdays. If you are joining us for the first time, our live stream is always open to subscribers only. All of our live streams are subscribers only. Full replay of yesterday's Train Sim World 5 live stream of All Aboard Live is now showing on our YouTube channel. It was episode 133 yesterday. And we have our latest episode of Midweek World of Trains that'll be on tomorrow. I need to post that live stream up later on today. The full-length truck spotting video that'll premiere tomorrow, just an hour before our Midweek World of Trains live stream, will be posted up overnight, folks. Really need to open up this PC and give it a clean. Actually, it's Yeah, getting dusty again inside. Really should take it to the PC store and get them to give it a really nice clean out. Get the PCU out of there and clean it right out. Yeah, one of the, I got a fair few, I had a request actually through the Discord server as well, folks. I'm going to talk about the trucks again for a second, just because I want to answer the question to this fella that got a hold of me on the forum, on our forums, which is the Discord server. Australia Worldwide Entertainment at Discord, folks. Come and join us on our Discord server. Come and say g'day. And also, I'll send you a message and ask you what brings you to our Discord server. It is obliged that you let us know why you are on our Discord server. What what game that you like us doing, or if you're there for the mods. Then yeah, just say, oh, I'm here for for the mods. And I said, because I add the links to the Discord server as well as the community wall here on the YouTube channel when I release my American Truck Simulator skin packs. So, regards to a fella that got a hold of me from South Australia, the South Australian company you're talking about, I have tried to do this company before. I have got some references. They're very, very small, so I'm hopeful that I can do something. In regards to the flames for it, though, gonna be a bit difficult to do. I don't specialize in doing flames with my paint jobs. I'm more for the pinstripes and all that, but the flames are very difficult. So I'll see what I can do, but I'm not promising it's gonna be exactly the same as what the trailers look like. It's a very complicated one. Basketball hoop in the middle of the backyard there. That's cool. You wouldn't want that near the track, so the basketball might jump onto the tracks. Got a sticky handle. This actually, when it's on neutral, it's quite hard to get back into drive and brake. Also, when you want to go into drive to speed up. I think the ring route would have been the last time I bought a route from RSSLO. I'm pretty sure it might have been the ring one. Ring bun. Oh, that's such a great route though. Ended up going to Steam later on. Not that much longer, but yeah. I think that's that split station we were talking about earlier. Yep. Or showing you guys on the road map. On the road map, sorry, the map. I'm so I'm thinking of later on the road map later today. The road map will be overnight our time here in Australia, so I'll probably wake up and see it in the morning. The road map is not something that I'm jumping up and down about too much anymore, but this one sort of has got me intrigued to. Because we are getting to that point now where we're getting closer to the next core release for Train Sim World. So I'm really thinking that maybe a US route will be added, and if a US route is added to the roadmap, it'll be the core route for Train Sim World 6. Let the speculation begin if the US route gets announced, though. the forums will be lighting up. Trust me. The Dovetail forums will be lighting up as like, what is the US route? Because obviously there'll be coding in there to give us an idea of what it will be. I'm hopeful it's US and freight. That's what I'm hopeful for. But if it's passenger, I'm hopeful New Jersey Transit. I'm hoping for the Morristown route. I'm such a fan of the Morristown route. But I really think if it was going to be New Jersey Transit, it'll be North Jersey coastline. I'm hoping for Morristown, but yeah. I think North Jersey coastline more so. I'm hoping they do pull the trigger on something different than Train Sim Classic, but yeah. I really think we're overdue for an actual North Jersey Transit route itself, as it being a part of North East Corridor, you know, for Train Sim World, that is. But yeah, I'm such a fan of Morristown on Train Sim Classic. Here on Train Sim Classic, that's one that I really stands out for me for Train Sim World. There's many stations, beautiful stations as well. If you like the stations along, say, the Northeast Corridor, Boston, and you like the stations along the other Boston route, you're gonna love this. It's very similar. It's very, very nice. Morristown route's very similar to the Boston route. Very, very nice scenery. It's yeah, basically two track most of the way. Bits and pieces of Northeast Corridor. There's a part of Northeast Corridor that is in it. It's a small section. It's nothing big. So there's another Newark station though. It's more north. More east. More east of, so it's on the eastern side of Newark. So yeah, we're going past this station. Yep. 1 minute. 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 1 beautiful tower that is. Very, very nice. Some nice buildings there, actually. Nice little garden there as well. Some nuclear power plants over here. There's lots of nuclear power plants. Lots of power. I have the power. I got the power. It's getting heavy. It's getting heavy. I'm gonna tell you to the snap attack. All right. Don't get me started with rap. I'll just keep going. That's my outside hobby. I like to do some rap, do a bit of freestyle. I do some songs myself. My favorite song that the boys absolutely love my song, Gangster. I've got a song called Gangster. It's a beautiful song. I can't do the words here on the live stream. They're too full on. Yeah, the Boston route. Yeah, it's quite good. What Northeast Corridor? Just the other, the one that's got the pink and silver trains. They're both as good as each other. I can't. Yeah, I love the Boston section of Northeast Corridor. I can't stress enough how good that is. Oh, here's another split station. Oh, that's a Techland thing. Oh, it's in the middle of whoop whoop. It's no university there, Aussie. It's just the middle of the whoop. Middle of whoop whoop. up Ship Creek. Up Ship. I said Ship. Ship Creek. He's one of these colourful wars. One of the first Cottbus stations, actually, this one here. So we did rave on for around 10 minutes on this live stream, so we're just over an hour into the actual trip. Probably around an hour into the trip itself. So it's yeah, pretty decent length. And this is not stopping at every stop either, so that's, yeah, if you're stopping at every stop, I reckon you're looking at around 90 minutes for this route, maybe a bit more. It's pretty decent size. Just like all RSSLO route releases, they're all pretty decent size routes actually. For the price, you would definitely say, well, you know, $65 Australian. You would think it would be a bloody long route. Yeah, you like the M-Tracks as well. Yep. Yeah, I'm a fan of the M-Tracks as well. That's why I am hopeful that they would do another M-Tracks route that's outside of the Northeast Corridor. That's why I like to see the... I don't know, I'd like to see the one from the California, to be honest. The Californian silver one. But, I don't know, it's probably a bit too long, but I really would like to see Pennsylvania to, Philadelphia to Washington for Train Sim World, but I think that'll be way too far. I don't think that'll be in the ballpark at all. That's why I was thinking of, maybe an extension of the New York to Trenton, and you can go to Trenton to Philadelphia. It's only 30-something more miles. It's not that much more, actually. I think it's 35 more kilometers. Something like that. Okay, we're 4 kilometers exact to the final destination on our first look at the Cottbus RSSLO brand new Train Simulator Classic DLC, ladies and gentlemen. This is a brand new German route. My long weekend was quite well, Crazy Aussie. I was live last night, and I was live on Sunday night as well. So this is my 3rd night in a row live streaming. We did a Don Watson Transport and Cold Stores special dedication live stream of American Truck Simulator on Sunday, folks. And we did two fantastic end of era special skins of Don Watson Transport for our live streaming action. Kenworth K108 and K200 from our stream on Sunday. And a freighter T-liner and FTE refar. So we did the freighter T-liner though. We turned we put the Thermo King on that. So we had a reefer on that curtain sider. Very special live stream on Sunday. The 77-year history of Don Watson coming to an end. Absolute icon in the Australian trucking industry on the Australian road highways and motorways around us, especially here in the east coast of Australia. They're based in Victoria, and I've seen them as recent as last Monday. That was probably the last ever time we've seen them, folks. The good thing about it, folks, I've actually taken some of the Don Watson videos that I've captured them recently. They're going to be a part of our very special, at the end of the year, folks, I'll be bringing to you a very special full-length truck spotting video that'll be like no other, and it'll be our biggest one. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're going to bring to you some of the best clips from my truck spotting trips, from my full-length videos that are going to be in a 2025 highlights video at the end of the year. That's and yeah, Don Watson's going to be a part of that. So Don Watson trucks are going to be in that video, which is going to be fantastic. So look forward to that at the end of the year, folks. That'll premiere just yeah, around, yeah, before Christmas. So do look for that in December. It's going to be fantastic. And don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be at 7 PM Australian Eastern Time. Our 42nd full-length truck spotting video. I did post a short up just before we went live tonight. And I will be once again posting up some shorts and scheduling them for the morning. Right, we have a lady here that's waiting for the train. We have a guy here. He's like, what's going on? There's a train here. I'm looking up in the sky now. Yeah, little shit. See, there's kids on this. That was a kid. Where's the kids on Train Set World? That was definitely a kid. Oh. And that guy was looking around, it's like, oh, where's my phone? Hang on, I'm on social media. I haven't got my console. Ooh, whoa. This better not be a stuff up. That's a bloody red signal. That's a red signal in front. Fucking hell. There better not be a stuff up. Waiting for something to go through, or maybe it might trigger before we get close to it. We'll have a look. It's definitely a red signal in front. Save that. Yeah, young teenager, maybe, kid, teenager. Teenagers are kids to me, to be honest. The way they act, you know, just look at these idiots down in Melbourne at the moment. You know, the way they're carrying on, you know, trying to act like big heroes. As far as I'm concerned, they look like a bunch of gorillas in a zoo cage. They act exactly the same. Bunch of pussies have to use a weapon. Use your fist like a real man. Oh, I can't break my arm. I won't be able to social media then. Wuss. Oh, this is really bad frame rate. It's sad. Yeah, it's definitely dipping more frame rate because of me live stream, and it was definitely better when I was off. Let's see if I can really get something for my PC that I can live stream without straining my Anyway, we're coming into Cottbus Station, ladies and gentlemen. Cottbus Station. Here it is. Hampanov. And this is our final destination, and we'll include our first look at the brand new Deutsche Bahn's route from RSSLO, available through their website, rsslo.com. Ladies and gentlemen, go and check them out today for Train Simulator Classic. Make sure you have an account before you purchase, folks. And do note that you can purchase it through PayPal. Very nicely done. All right, so there we have it. Very nicely. That was really exciting. I liked it. Awesome. Good stuff. All right, hopefully we don't get any crashes to desktop going out of this. We'll soon find out. Sometimes it does like to freeze up. And sometimes it wants to continue to do sounds when you're outside of it. Alright, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 463 Cottbus Frankfurt Oder route. So that was very nicely done, and 87 kilometres, 54 miles, that is 87 kilometres. Alright, so we do have a sound problem at the moment, so I will go out of the game here for a second, folks. I do apologise. So we'll be with you guys very shortly. Even though I've gone out of the game, it's still deciding to make a sound. All right. Be with you guys very shortly. All right, we are back. So we are back. We are back. No, we're not doing that. Do not worry. Not stressing. All right. Let's now head to another route. Okay, so we have a fair few actually at the moment because I had to. Some reasons, sometimes I lose a lot of this stuff. This is one thing that Dovetail hasn't fixed, and really frustrates me that it doesn't actually. They don't fix it. Is actually when sometimes you do quick, like the quick drive, which I call, this is the timetable mode. You lose routes and stuff, and you got to keep deleting the bin all the time. It's really shits me. Really shits me. Now you got to continue to do shit like that. So yeah, Feather River Canyon. That was the one that I said to you guys that I would love to see. High Iron Simulations. They've done that particular route. Even the original was good. But when they've done the enhanced, oh my god, yeah, even better. This particular route, the Feather River Canyon, deserves its own live stream, like its own Train Sim Classic live stream. So we will do Feather River Canyon again sometime soon. This is a route that I would love to see High Iron Simulations do for Train Sim World, and that we know that High Iron Simulations are working on a Train Sim World route. But so I am hopeful that this is the one that they actually are working on, because where if we don't get a freight route, US freight route release, and that ends up being the announcement and the first full length US freight route in quite a long time for Train Sim World, I'll be so happy, because that is the one that I want more than any of them. It's such a beautiful route on Train Sim here on Train Sim Classic. I can imagine what it'll look like on Train Sim World. It will just, yeah, it's like Sandpatch Grade on steroids. It's absolutely fantastic. If you're a fan of Kingsford Railroad, yeah, it's like that, but it's very similar to that. But this thing's in California. This is like no other California route in Train Sim World. This thing is not desert-y or anything. It's, yeah, you can see right here, yeah, how beautiful it looks. This route has got a very special feature where where it's got this big bridge, and it's like on a massive cliff face, and one track goes one way towards the left, one goes towards the right, and then there's one in the middle that goes that both tracks join up on. So it's it's sort of like that, and then and then it goes like that, and then like that. It's really cool. It's like a banana, and then split like Van Diesel and Chris Paul Walker saying goodbye. One, the other, bang bang. It's so cool. But it's got bridges and rivers, and it's just such a stunning route. Many trains are involved in the Train Sim Classic version, so there's many options there as well. And new liveries, like the new stuff yeah, they've got licensing here for Train Sim Classic for it, so I don't see why it wouldn't be a problem for Train Sim World. So yeah, High Iron Simulations need to know that this route would be such a incredible return to US freight for Train Sim World. Must happen sooner rather than later. But to be honest, with the way the state of the game is at the moment, I'd probably say, please wait until the game's in a better place, because this one is definitely one that I would love to see pulled off well. If they do it if they do it very similar to Just Trains, like that, yeah, it'll be great. Right. Okay. That being said, woof. Right. Let's now do something else. Let's do something else. That route doesn't work, trust me. That's the RSSLO route. That one just there. The one that's got the blue on around in the moment. I don't know. 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 there's the route that I won the contest with, week 6 back in 2023. These are all workshop routes. Workshop. Hey. Right, North London. You know what? I really think we need to do Wilson Junction to Richmond. This is gonna be we're gonna do the part of the mile main now that is actually in the works for Train World. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Wilson Junction to Richmond, the part that's coming to Train World. Hopeful that they end up pulling the trigger on Clapham Junction. But that might come later on again. So anyway, we're going to do a 9 a.m. service, clear on a summer day. Obviously, we're going to change the train. We're going to bring the Capital Star out. So where's the Capital Star? I do have the Armstrong Powerhouse version. There it is. So we have the Armstrong Powerhouse version. So we're going to do the EC, of course. With a car sticker, and let's rock and roll with this. So 387 with a car, 5 car. Ooh, hang on, let's go 4 car. Where's the 4 car? Nah, we'll just take the 5 car. Why not? Right, here we go. So this is the part that's coming to Train Sim World. I'm hopeful it's before Train Sim World 6. But, yeah, I probably say it'll be in the next era. And God knows if it'll bloody be, they'll fix the passenger problem. If they don't fix the passenger problem, and this comes out and the passenger problem's not fixed, then everyone's just going to be blowing up. Like, I really would have loved to had the option to have gotten a refund for that route, to be honest. As much as I absolutely love the North London route, I'm a fan of the Train Sim Classic. I've always been wanting it in Train Sim World. The state it's in, we can't play it. There's no passengers. How the fuck can you play a passenger route, especially London, and not have any passengers? Like, it's bad enough with Frankfurt the way it is. So, because it's happened with Frankfurt as well, there's definitely a bug that with the system. And it seems to be the more hardcore routes that it's suffering with. So, you've seen how highly detailed the North London route was. It's suffering, bugs and all this stuff. And you see how, highly detailed Frankfurt is. It speaks for itself. Anyway. Let's get those passengers on. And we will get Richmond up on here. I'll get those disabled. Gospel work, we're not going there. Richmond, there we go. Where's this guy going? Alright, so this is Clapham Junction. That's West Coast Main Line. That's the Lyonnais route as well as Bakerloo line. And we're on the Mile May right here. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So it's only 5.65 miles more. That's all they're adding. So that's why everybody's like, well, you're only adding 5.65 miles more. Why aren't you putting Clapham Junction in there as well? You can add another all up total around 20 miles more. So yeah, I think it's a little bit under 20 miles. I think it's a little bit less than that. But yeah, still, it's, yeah, only a few more stations. This goes over the Great Western Railway. In real life these days, you would see the construction... well, actually, we're not going that way. Where are we? That way we would go... Oh, we actually are going over the Great Western Railway on this. But in reality, up through here, you would see all the construction of HS2 and, you know, the Elizabeth Line, and you'll see all the big construction going on. There is a slope going down, so you got to be aware of that. There's a slope going up. Gotta move on up. Do 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 do. Pardon me. There's the Great Western Railway. This is the Great Western Railway just here. There it is, Great Western Railway. Or Great Western Express in train sim world terms. So yes, we will be going over the top of it in the extension. So who knows, with the enhancement upgrade for the Great Western Railway, the question remains now: will we be seeing the capital stars go over the top of that particular area with the upgraded route? That's what I think a lot of people should ask them, actually. Ask them at the forums in the Q&As. Will we be seeing the capital stars as AIs going over the top? That's going to be a part of the extension for the milemate. So it actually, gives that extra flavour as well. You see them in also when you're on the upgraded Great Western Express route. I think it's a good question. Because, yeah, for me, personally, I really think that, with the enhancement coming up, you would hope that they actually add those AIs in where you see the capital star go over the top in that part. This is Atton Station, ladies and gentlemen. Atton Station. Atton Station? Atton Central, I should say. Well, least there's passengers here. Yeah, I thought it made sense to actually sort of give you guys a bit of a teaser of what you could expect in Train Sim World. Obviously, it's going to be, you know, nicer in detail in Train Sim World, but this is basically what the package is, what you're going to be going through on Train Sim World. So, I would hope that we got some more information in this roadmap, to be honest, in regards to the mile, May. Because, yes, I really think we're overdue for some info for it. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some info on ATS's release. But yeah, with the Japanese one, I'm really concerned. I really think that it's going to be pulled off the map. I just really think that there's going to be, you know, it's starting to get to the point now. It's like, are we ever going to see it released? It is going to be one of those. It's going to be a scenic experience. It's not going to appeal to everybody, to be honest. Detail and everything, it is, but that's all you really got to get. It's not, the route is not that fast in speed and everything, and it's basically sandpatch grade with colour added to it. That's what it sort of is. Except it's a passenger trip instead of a freight trip. So for me, it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to appeal to me or not. Being the first Japanese route, I'd probably say I would have to pull the trigger. But man, I wish they ended up doing the Tokyo commuter. Would have been great on Train Sim World. But again, with the frame rate issues there, probably not. Especially Tokyo commuter, how hardcore that is. I'm thinking, oh no, I don't think frame rate would be very nice. Especially with the amount of detail on that. Oh no. This is South Acton, ladies and gentlemen. The stations are not that big either, you know, it's definitely doable for them to also do the Clapham Junction part of it. I really think it makes a lot more sense, you know, like just bring us the whole damn mile, mate, instead of just screwing us around and just, you know, playing little toy games, little baby games. Like, just do the whole, they should have just did the whole thing in one go. But yet again, you know, would we have had the passenger fixed by now? I'd probably say no. And we are going around just here. There we are. Yeah, so there's some optimization fixes that need to be done with the RSSLO route. That's a tradition when it comes to RSSLO content. Unfortunately, they do suffer with a lot of frame rate problems, mainly at first of all their routes. They, you know, bring in some fixes later on and optimization. They sort of more come when Dovetail sort of has officially started supporting it more so. Yeah, there will be fixes eventually, hopefully sooner or later. But yeah, they do suffer with that particular issue from time to time. Big car park just here, folks, either side. So it'll be interesting to see how this looks in Train Sim World actually, because they've got the car park on either side here. Looks like you're sort of going through the middle of the car park here, and you're actually not paying the fee. Big building just there too. I wonder if they throw that one in Train Sim World. It'll be interesting to see how the frame rate is actually with that there and all this detail going on. There is an in-cab view. There it is. Very good. There's that big-titted bitch. She hasn't changed her shirt and her top in a long, long time. Okay. So if you are just joining us, we are doing the extension part that is coming to Train Sim World for the Malmö. So we started at Wilson Junction, and we're going Willesden Junction and heading down to Richmond. So we're doing the part that is going to be heading towards you guys soon for Train Sim World. It will be free for people that own the Malmö, just like myself. And yeah, so that'll be within the next 12 months, hopefully. And I'm hopeful that they actually do pull the trigger on doing the other part as well, going to Clapham Junction. But Kew Gardens coming up. Kew Gardens. Big bridge just here. The river. Oh, pardon me. And it's the Armstrong Powerhouse Capital Star that we've got as well here, folks, as well. That's a 5-car. Just noticed the pantograph was up. I'm pretty sure this will be electrified anyway in the Train Sim World version. I'm pretty sure this is all electrified these days. No worries, Chris. Thanks for coming, buddy. We're almost at the end. You need to get yourself a app or something, the YouTube app, and you can watch it on your phone or something. Then you don't have to worry about getting up. You just watch it in a warm bed. I go to bed at night. My bed is so damn cold at night. I swear. I need a woman. I need something to hug. I don't mind when my dog comes in, my pit bull. Like she comes in, and I was like, get up in here, like, keep me warm. Yeah, again, she done some smellies earlier tonight, so I don't really want her in the bedroom tonight. I was like, no, you stink, go away. All right, we're coming into Richmond, ladies and gentlemen. The train does terminate here at Richmond too, folks. This is a terminating station. So here we are, coming into Richmond. We have done a trip out of here before with this workshop. Well, it's not a workshop. This is a workshop route, but it's actually not on the Steam workshop. It's yeah, I got this on another site here a fair while ago. It's very cool. Actually, is it on Steam? I don't think it is on Steam. I got it on some site. Not sure if you can get it anymore or not, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a full North London network. This train is Richmond Station, terminating station, all out, all change. Please mind the gap when leaving the train for the platform, and thank you very much for choosing Overground today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on Australia Worldwide Entertainment's YouTube channel, turn the notification bell on, help us get to our goal of 10,000 by the end of 2025. This will be added to our Train Simulator Classic playlist, ladies and gentlemen, for Train Sim World episodes of Choo Choo Tuesdays. They're on the Train Sim World Pass live streams playlist, and for our Subway Sim 2 Choo Choo Tuesdays here around a month ago now. That's up on our dedicated Subway Sim 2 playlist on our playlist area of our YouTube channel. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Very nicely done. Okay, I had a big dip in my frame rate just then. It has fixed itself. It was just a quick one. Okay. Then speaking of quick ones, there we go with our trip on the Mile the section is coming to Train Sim World between Wilson Junction and Richmond there, ladies and gentlemen, with the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 378 Capital Star there with 5-car variant. All right, so that was 9 kilometres in total, 5 miles. It's pretty decent, pretty straightforward. So there you have it. All right, so that includes this week's edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. I'm not sure if I'll be back next Tuesday, but our next live stream overall will be tomorrow on the Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, with midweek World of Trains. We'll be with you guys for a couple of hours of Train Sim World 5 action on PC, Steam, and we'll be playing on DX12 and custom engine settings once again. And we'll be continuing our timetable trip with the Cargo Line Pack Volume 4 Military Pack on the West Coast Main Line. And that is the Just Trains Overshot version. So we are a section of the route. So we'll be continuing our journey. We're around just under 38, 39 miles to go on the trip. So it's going to be a decent trip to continue where we left off on our All Aboard live stream yesterday. So that'll be up tomorrow. And then we've got other great action coming your way tomorrow as well on the live stream. So join us for a couple hours of great Train Sim World fun tomorrow with Midweek World of Trains live from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. South Australian Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 7 p.m. Japan, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Central Europe, 6 a.m. in Eastern States, United States, 3 a.m. Texas, 4 a.m. Texas, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA, 3 a.m. In British Columbia, Canada, and 6 a.m. Toronto, Canada. So join us then. A full replay will be provided just like today's Choo Choo Tuesdays live stream. All comments will help a review on the full replay. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays, our 205th episode overall. And my name is the Aussie Don, your 2023 free-time Train Sim World, one-time Train Sim World contest winner in 2023, week 16. And I won week 6 and 26 for Train Simulator Classic in 2023 on the contest. 3 times overall in 2023 and 3 times overall altogether. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on the live stream tomorrow. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.